Right, well, welcome to the 28th of October. Yesterday was Craig's birthday. He turned the big 6-0, poor thing. So now we can both claim over 60s when we go to any of the campsites, which is good. Every little bit counts. It's the only reward for getting older. So Craig's, on that note, where are we going and what are we doing?
Absolutely no idea. we're heading to the Peak District, and that's about as far as we know. We might make it to the Lake District, or we might make it to the Hadrian's Wall, but we are literally taking it one day at a time. And
we've got 12 travelling days. Yep,
12 travelling days, and I was trying to work out which the park tonight is in a place called Newport, and basically that's about it. So yeah.
And the rest we go from there. So
we have no plans.
No. So this is our first really biggish trip, and yeah, let's see how we go. So we'll take you along with us, and you can see how we're going and what we're seeing. And the weather's not going to be fantastic, but hey, it is autumn. It is the UK, so let's go and enjoy it.
Yep.
Rightio. 10 minutes away from home. Just got onto the M1. And we heard a bang, and I looked back, and the lock on our fridge has decided to let loose, so we don't have a lock on the fridge door. So what we've had to do is to grab one of our storage containers and a non-slip mat, sit that in front of it, and if it does open, it'll only open a little way. And we're going down to a shopping centre anyway on our way through, so we'll stop and we'll have another look. All these little things, and she's old, so there's things that will be breaking. We just have to take it as we go. So, yep, stay tuned. Good morning. We had an absolutely beautiful night last night, very, very quiet. We had rain on the roof, and we had scratching down the side of the walls where the trees were scratching a little bit, but people-wise, everything, it was lovely. We went into town, we had a pint, I cooked steak and veggies for dinner, and then we settled down for a very comfortable night's sleep. And rang my parents this morning because it's my dad's birthday in Australia, so they're happy, and now we're on our way. We are a little bit late as usual, but hey, we're on holidays. Yeah, it's 10:20, so we're just leaving Newport.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A519.
Thank you. So there you go, we're on our way. So we have a fairly loose itinerary today. We're actually on our way to a place called Frog Hall. Ultimately, we're trying to get to Buxton in a very roundabout way, but we're going to try and see a little bit of the Peak District, and it's a glorious day, probably low teens, I think, and yeah, and I think it's going to be a really, really nice day. So where we're going to, it does promise.
And take the second exit, A519.
does promise to have good views over countryside, so we've got the right type of weather to be looking at it as well. Craig is navigating the roundabouts at the moment, that's why I'm doing the talking, not him. So sit back, enjoy, and we will take you on our days.
519 for 8 miles.
There you go. So we're doing it. Oh, and yes, and you clean the windscreen. So next time you have a look through, you'll see a nice clean windscreen. See you later. Good morning. It's Monday, the 30th of October, and we have just about ready to set off from a beautiful park up. We're at the base of the Monsell Trail in Bakewell, and we found this particular spot on Park for Night. Now we thought we'd like to put a little bit of something on here just to let people know what's going on. It is a beautiful place. It's very quiet. It's well protected. There are farmers' vehicles going past, but not many, and the road is lovely and wide. Beautiful sound of country, all the birds, everything else. We've had a little bit of rain overnight. But the big thing at the moment for us to let you know is that they've had flooding here recently, like lots of places in the UK. What was a little trickle trail has become a gaping ditch. Now, on Park for Night, they did say that you could straddle that ditch. You can't. It has actually washed out. So if you're coming down here, I'd be a little on the cautious side, have another spot to think about going to, just in case it is busy, because I think it's during the nicer weather, this is actually quite a busy place. Also very, very popular with walkers, dog walkers, trail bike, push bike people. They park along that area at the front there. Now that is actually a quagmire. You could not put a van there at all. You would end up sinking in. It's just too soft. This area here, let me get into focus. Right. So this part of the road has been completely washed away, all this area here, and there's a lot of services. Now we almost ran over one of those backing out to turn ourselves around, which is not a good thing for tyres and whatever, but you can see just how much damage that water has done. It's gone right through, right down. So look, it's a beautiful place. It is quiet. At the moment, the pheasants are courting and there is noise all day, all night. There has been light rain. You can hear it in the trees. Isn't it beautiful? And there we go. We've got one neighbour way down the other end there. So certainly give it a try. Have a look. But beware that the infrastructure has been damaged with the flooding. And I don't know who is in control of this road, whether it's the farmers, whether it's the council. It's not a through road. So, yeah, look, it's a beautiful place. We had a gorgeous night's sleep. Half an hour walk into Bakewell. And, yeah, and if you want to go walking, cycling, taking the dog, there are trails everywhere. So, yeah. Spot on. So just out of Bakewell, on the start of the Monsell Trail, underneath the arches of a disused railway. It's lovely. Anyway, we're going to go see a bit more of the Peak District, so come along with us, and I hope you enjoy it. So we found this walk, and yeah, they promised a really good view, but unfortunately either the low clouds come down or we've come up to meet the clouds. Either way, I think it's going to be a whiteout when we get to the end. yards on the top. That's why we sort of took the shortcut home, because we figured we couldn't see anything anyway. It's going to be a really good test for Ruthie, because this is a very steep ascent, and then we've got a steep descent on the other side. So very spectacular though, amazing. But yeah, I think I need to get my worry ball out. You haven't met my worry ball yet, have you? Let me introduce you to my worry ball. This is my worry ball. When I get stressed, I start squeezing this worry ball. Craig thinks it's funny. I need to de-stress. So I will leave you there. It looks absolutely beautiful. So we'll see you on the other side.